YouTube is now on easy mode for online business owners, and this is why people like Michael, one of our past clients, are making $500,000 a year without even breaking 100 views per video and using YouTube as part of their sales engine. Now, don't only take my word for it. Here's also Nolan, Molt, a YouTube expert who helped Think Media grow to 2 million subscribers and build a $10 million business off of it, explaining what works right now on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, what's working right now, I think people love and can connect with authenticity. And I think when people just pull up their phone and start documenting their journey, they start giving value. We're seeing, guys like Sam Selleck just document his bodybuilding journey, and there's no editing, and there's a place for that on YouTube.
Now, this isn't just about authenticity. Business owners are posting videos that get thousands of views and don't have almost any editing in them. So for example, here is Charlie Morgan, who's making these simple whiteboard videos where he's explaining business topics to his prospects. He gets about 30,000 to 200,000 views per video and uses YouTube as his main traffic engine for his high ticket coaching offer, which costs more than $10,000 per person. Now, here is also Myron Golden. He has a similar approach, except he has a high ticket coaching business, and instead of speaking on a whiteboard, he just films his coachings live and posts them on YouTube. He gets 30 to 200,000 views per video and also uses YouTube as his main traffic engine. Now, you don't need a lot of views to make this work. For example, this is Michael Buchanan, which is one of our past clients, and he gets 50 to 100 views per video, but he's still using YouTube to build his online business, which makes him $500,000 a year, and uses YouTube as part of his sales engine to help him do it. Now, if we look at explodingtopics.com, we can see only 10% of creators make more than $100,000 a year. And even Mr. Beast says he spends almost all of the profits from his previous videos on making the next video and struggles to be profitable. So why are these creatorpreneurs then making millions of dollars off of their YouTube channels with zero editing, zero experience, zero production value, while creators who are investing thousands of dollars in 60-hour work weeks into their YouTube channels are struggling to be profitable? Let me tell you a story about Yes Theory. So Yes Theory is a travel YouTube channel, and it has 9 million subscribers. Now, in 2023, they decided to release a course for people on how to grow on YouTube by using storytelling. Now, it would make sense, right? They have 9 million subscribers and they're releasing a course on how to grow on YouTube, which should work perfectly together, but it didn't work out exactly as they planned. Let me show you the video on what the feedback from their audience was on their course.
Let me tell you, it hasn't been good. All right. Let's go to a comment that has a lot of likes. This has 1,200 likes. It says, let me put it this way. You don't always need the most expensive ingredients to create a great dish. You can become a great chef by starting out with basic ingredients and evolve your own style. Someone said, this has 2,000 likes. To anyone considering spending that $350 on a good mic and watch the millions of free tutorials already out there on YouTube. Someone says, this channel isn't the same as it used to be. They travel now more than they do their unique challenges. Now everything is money grab. Buy this, buy that. The videos were the best when they had the bare minimum. Now they seem to have everything they want and more. Money changes people and their motives.
Now, after the course, they also released an apology video, and in the apology video, they actually say why the course got so much bad feedback and why it didn't sell.
What we totally missed, however, was that after spending all of this time assessing what would make sense for an experience like this, looking at how others were doing it, that $349 US is still a lot of money for a lot of people. Now, I know from...
So this is a difficult situation they're in because they have a worldwide audience, right? They have a worldwide audience that watches, and everyone's currency is very different. The dollar is a lot more valuable somewhere else. Even inside the US, right? I'm in Southern California. So $350 is like a tenth of like the rent for a house here. So when you think about, this will help me create a living, $349 isn't a lot. If you live in another country where that value was double, if not 3 times as much, then of course you're not going to be able to afford it.
And this only happened because they grew their audience the way creators grow their audience, not entrepreneurs. So the approach creators use to grow their audience is basically to grow a broad audience of people who have very different interests. And what happens is when they introduce an offer like this YouTube course, only a couple of these people will be interested, only a couple of these people will be qualified. As he said, people living in the US are much more likely to pay this amount of money than people living in India or the Philippines, for example. And only those people will be interested, and all of the rest of the people get a chance to complain about the offer, which makes it even less likely for these people to buy the offer. Now, the entrepreneur way of building an audience is basically just this, but upside down. Here's Charlie Morgan explaining how he grew his YouTube channel that built him the $10 million coaching business he has.
80% of the success of your content is going to come from the video itself. How good actually is the thing? How closely in alignment with the truth is it? And how much does it resonate with the actual market? I.e., how much value does it provide? Now, if you want to know how to create value, because really people, what I said earlier, right, about the stock market being a voting machine in the long term, the market, i.e. YouTube's algorithm, the people on YouTube will vote in the long term on channels that have the most value. Well, how do we create value? Well, I've made a few videos on this. We alleviate pain. Value is created when pain is alleviated, and pain is alleviated when problems are solved, right? So if someone watches your video and it actually solves a problem, or it gives someone a piece of information, like a gigabyte of information or a terabyte or a megabyte of information, that they watch the video, they download that information through their sensory experience into their brain, they then take that information, they then apply it to their situation, and by applying it to their situation, a problem is solved and pain is alleviated and they get closer towards their goal.
So what Charlie did here is he basically decided on a target audience that he's gonna solve problems for, and he made a list of pain points, problems, fears, desires, everything about his target audience that made him be able to just pick out the problems he wants to solve and make videos about them on his YouTube channel. Now, what this does is it attracts only the people who have that problem, who have that pain point. And over a while, his YouTube channel grew to 50,000, 100,000 subscribers. And what happens is all of those subscribers were there because they wanted to solve those pain points and those problems. And when he introduced the offer that solved the exact problems that his audience has, a lot of the people in that audience were very interested in what he has to offer because he has already provided value, he has already solved a couple of their problems, and he has built trust by posting videos consistently and consistently helping them for over a year. And what this did is when he introduced the offer, making money from that offer wasn't that hard because the audience was actually the perfect fit for his offer. Now let me show you how you can do the same thing that Charlie did in your YouTube channel on the computer here. So to do this, I use the 3-hour YouTube system, and you can download it below in the description if you want to use the same system as I do. But what I have in here is on one of the tabs you will see here is content strategy. And in content strategy, what I have is I have all of the pain points, fears, desires, everything about my target audience outlined like this. So for example, one pain point is they don't have enough clients. Now, I also put in the sub pain points. So they don't have a source of clients they could rely on, don't know which platform to focus on, don't know how to get more clients fast. Their content isn't getting them leads or clients. Their pipeline is unreliable, and so on and so on and so on. And what you can do here, if you open up the content strategy, is you can just outline your whole target audience, the demographics that you can also use in Sales Navigator on LinkedIn, and then you just go in and fill out all of these pain points and sub pain points. And once you have all of these pain points written out, every time you make a video, you can just take one of these pain points, package it up with a good title and thumbnail, and just make the video about it. That way you're gonna grow the entrepreneur way and attract an audience similarly to how Charlie did it with his YouTube channel. Now, even if you have the pain points and start making videos on those pain points, what most people realize is that doing this usually takes between 15 to 20 hours a week, and most entrepreneurs just don't have this time to spend on their YouTube channel. So that is why we built out the 3-hour YouTube system to help entrepreneurs grow on YouTube. Now, it basically follows the same principle Charlie and other entrepreneurs used to grow on their YouTube channel. We pick out the pain point and we make a video about it to attract the audience that has the same pain points that our offer solves. But this process of researching, designing thumbnails and titles, editing, posting, repurposing, LinkedIn, X, everything, just takes too much time. It's too time consuming for entrepreneurs to do. So if you're an entrepreneur and want to grow on YouTube in less than 3 hours per week by just basically pressing record for a couple hours and everything else gets either done by us or a team of outsourced freelancers, you can book the call below and I'll show you how the 3-hour YouTube system works and we'll see if we can implement it in your business. Now there's one more thing that I want to talk to you about, and it's about the next video. In the next video, I am going to show you how to find the high demand topics with very low competition, where there's a lot of people searching for a topic and not a lot of people making videos about it, and that makes YouTube be forced to recommend your video if you make a video on that topic. And this is the method that we use for all of our clients that have 0 subscribers to get them from 0 to thousands of views per month. And in the next video here, you can see how you can apply it for yourself using vidIQ. I'll see you in the next video and have a great day.